joined by Dr. Hassan Al-Dajeh, Professor of Strategic Studies, to delve into these developments. Dr. Dajeh, good evening to you, sir.
Good evening to you.
Now, Israel's strikes on civil defense facilities in Beirut suburbs have claimed many lives, including rescue workers. How does targeting such locations escalate the very hot conflict?
I think Israeli government and the occupied army of Israel is not concerning with the international humanitarian law or public law or the Charter of United Nations in the situation of the war to avoid attacking the medical assistant and medical places and hospitals and other services, civil services, which present to the people because they are injured or killed by the airstrike of the airplane of Israeli air forces. The world is not moving toward condemn these activities of Israeli deeds and activities which is unhumanitarian toward this defense people who helps the people to save their life, to take the injured people from the destroyed place to the hospital. And so this is a sign that the West is not concerned with the humanitarian issues of the Arabs in general. But this thing, if it is happen in a different place in Europe, then we will see the double stand of the West. How can they their attitudes toward these activities or these attacks by the enemies? Yes.
Right. Dr. Dajeh, U.S. mediation efforts appear to face hurdles, particularly around Israel's security demands. What compromises might be necessary to achieve a ceasefire?
I think ceasefire, now the Israeli armed forces need the ceasefire because they have many casualties and many killed people from their soldier. So this thing will let the Israeli go to negotiation to ceasefire to try to fulfill the objectives which they couldn't do it by the armed forces. They are facing a lot of troubles, a lot of killing their soldier. Many soldiers was killed, many of them injured. They couldn't go ahead in the South Lebanon, in the village of the South Lebanon. So I think the United States and Israel, they are going for political negotiation to gain more objectives which they couldn't do it by the armed forces. Yes.
Now, Iran has expressed support for Lebanon. How do you see or assess Iran's involvement influencing regional dynamics and the likelihood of a broader conflict?
I think Israel is going to escalate more broader places, geographic places, for this reason, because Netanyahu's political future is linked with the war. If he will stop the war, I will think he will not continue in his office. But why he want to go to ceasefire in South Lebanon? Because he couldn't get a victory, a clear victory of his armed forces in the south. But he used to. The Israeli government used to make an airstrike in Damascus and some Syrian places, also in other places in Syria. So he want to escalate this. But I think because of the Trump announcement that he wants to stop the war, I think now they are going to make ceasefire to stop this war before the Trump's coming to the office.
Now, yes. We were speaking about the Iranian involvement.
Yes, Iran. I think they are going to get advantage of the remain time of the Biden to attack Israel again because I think that Iran announced a lot of time that they will do this attack against the Israel, and they will do it before the 20th of January, coming January, before Trump is coming to the office.
Now, with Lebanon's economy suffering billions in damages, how critical is international assistance in mitigating the humanitarian and financial fallout of this conflict?
I think Lebanon is facing an economic crisis before and now. According to the World Bank report, there is more than loss of more than 7 milliards in Lebanon economy in many fields. And I think this assistance will be not recovered by the international aid as much as Lebanon need to recover this losses. Yes.
Yes, Dr. Hassan Al-Dajeh, we appreciate, of course, your time and your analysis in unpacking the escalating tensions in Lebanon.